All right, welcome back to Grain and Barley. How the fuck is everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. I don't know who I'm
Uh,
talking to, but
I
I'm
mean,
here.
there's some people here.
I don't have chat up, so I can't see.
So tonight we're going to be, obviously you can see down there in the corner, you can see we're going to be reviewing Colt 45 in a 40 ounce. Thanks to Twigs.
Yeah,
He brought us back from his little vacation. And, yeah,
yeah.
so,
I've never had a 40 ounce.
I mean,
Being
listen,
being in Florida, we can only get 32s.
30, yes, 32 is
We
never a
play
40.
play Edward 32 hands.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Nah, doesn't roll off the tongue
No,
as well.
it's interesting.
I think the only like 32 or 40 style beer I've had is OE.
I mean, it literally is like you were saying,
Yeah.
bigger than the same size, bigger than a whiskey bottle.
I said here's Buffalo
It's
Trace.
fucking giant.
Yeah. It's almost 1200 milliliters.
Nice. So how's life been there, buddy?
That's been all right. Finally got the
Nice.
guy done with the flooring. Still
Nice.
have shit everywhere.
Nice. Now, did we go over how the flooring got fucked up in the last podcast?
No, we did not.
No. So why don't you explain to everybody how your fucking flooring got fucked up?
Well, I installed a bidet line, little handheld bidet into our toilet in our master bedroom, and the got it on Amazon real cheap, and the line broke, and well, the metal line on the outside broke. The metal line then cut the inner liner, and it sprayed water everywhere, and gotten to the master bedroom, the hallway, and a little bit into the guest room.
Nice. So you installing a bidet because you don't want to wipe your ass.
No, I use the other bathroom. That's from the wife, man. Keep the wife happy. Nah, dude, I use the other bathroom. That's my bathroom.
Nice.
Much like your setup.
True. Yes. I do not share a bathroom with my wife either. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're getting all that shit fixed up, and I'm saying nice way too much. So we got to give a Oh, sorry. What was that?
Right. So we just got back from San Augustine. So
Cool.
that was fun. Picked up a lot of alcohol.
Nice.
So those will probably be featured at some point.
I like it.
Yeah. Because I wasn't gonna go to the distillery, but said it was a what the fuck would they call it? A release day for their overproofed rum. So I got it. Met the distiller and or really distillers. And that was kind of cool.
All right, I gotta turn you up. There you go.
There.
Sorry
I turned
about that.
myself up
I
because
forgot we were doing the game stream, and everybody's so loud I had to turn them down a little bit. Which
that's all right. Am I too loud now? I turned myself up a little bit.
no, you're good. I had to turn you up on my end.
Yeah, I can see on my end that we were wavering back and forth between who was louder.
Nice.
It's been a while, so shit gets
Yeah.
knocked. One
So
day, though, I'm gonna have a digital mixer. Everything just gets saved. I don't have to hit shit anymore. No knobs.
well, I gotta give a little shout out to our buddy Reverend Stumpy from Scalawag Gaming. He has 3D printed me some badass coasters that look like bottoms of a barrel that say grain and barley on them. They're pretty awesome. With our
You're fucking sweet.
I mean, he's not done. He wants to do logo on them. He also made one that was way too big, but
I like it though.
I'm gonna use it for he told me to use it for an ashtray. I'm gonna use it to hold 40 ounces in whiskey bottles.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna sit here on the desk all the time.
Yeah, one day maybe we'll have cool merch like that.
So I mean we gave, helping out but Reverend Stump with the
Yeah, I gotta put my
Wigs
stump,
helping
man.
us out, giving us
Yeah.
an idea for a podcast, which is great. So
Yeah, why don't you tell them that backstory?
oh
And
what
what led to us getting 40s in Florida?
there's no backstory there. I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
wait.
I was
Yeah.
like, hey, bring me back
Yeah,
a 40.
Toys went to Georgia and said, "Hey, bring some 40s back."
Yeah, basically that was it. So I was I was working today and
Uh huh.
driving around listening to one of the radio stations that we listened to called what was it? News Junkie. Listen to the was it the News Junkies or was it the Monsters?
What time was it? I can tell you.
I don't know.
Was it between 11 and 3?
I don't remember.
That's the News Junkie. Before 11
So,
is the
but I
Monsters.
heard
That's
this.
the Jim Colbert show.
I heard
Or
this.
no, sorry,
I
with
don't
Jim
remember
show.
what time it fucking was. All right, I heard this story on there, and I thought I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked it up, and then I forgot where it was, what state it was in. But so this teacher, and I don't remember what state it was, is in like trouble. She had like the cops called on her, DCF. She is on suspension because she's a teacher for third grade.
Mm-hmm.
Her students in the boys' bathroom made the bathroom dirty. Like whatever the fuck they were doing in the bathroom, paper, all this shit, whatever, dirtied up the bathroom. So for punishment, she made them clean the fucking bathrooms.
Okay.
And then one of the fucking parents called DCF and the cops and all this shit because she made them clean up after themselves.
That's stupid.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? She's on fucking administrative leave, and I'm like, no, that bitch needs a fucking raise.
Yeah. And the
Teaching
parents should be
kids that there's
fined.
fucking consequences for your fucking actions. Sorry, it was
Yeah.
just my little rant that I had to get out.
That's okay. I think the parents should be fined.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, this fucking bullshit that we're dealing with in this fucking world is making me want to get on a spaceship and leave Earth, motherfuckers.
You know what the problem is?
What's the
Too
problem?
much damn division. That's what it
True.
is. Too much division.
I'm ready to get into this Colt 45, sir.
Mine's open.
So is mine.
All right.
Smells like smells like beer.
Tastes like beer.
Tastes like a lager.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
What's that? We never had Colt 45.
I've never had Colt 45.
You
I've
hear all
had
these things about like the 32 or the 40-ounce beers not being good and all this shit about it. So I was a little reluctant to try it. It tastes like a beer. Nothing bad about it.
5.6% alcohol. Fun fact: Colt 45 was made in 1963, and it's not named after
The
Colt.
handgun?
It's not named after the gun. It is named after Jerry Hill, which was number 45 for the Baltimore Colts. Was it the Baltimore
Interesting.
Colts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore Colts.
Yeah, 63 is Baltimore Colts and then moved to Indianapolis.
So and then the horseshoe and
Mhm.
the Colt on the label.
Is a honor of that.
Well, it's a reference to an extra kick in football,
Oh, okay.
which it gives. It basically saying that Colt 45 has that extra kick. So
It's not bad. It's really not
yeah,
bad at
no,
all.
it's good,
I've
and
tasted.
it's made by Pabst
Yep.
Blue Ribbon, or not Blue Ribbon, but Pabst beer.
Pabst Brewing Company.
Yeah, back in the day when this was made, this was the only because it's a malt liquor. Well, it's a lager, it's a malt liquor. One and the same.
Malted lager.
It's a malted barley, so therefore it's a malt, but it's a lager. But back in the day, malt liquors you could not put numbers or symbols or letters, not like the name.
Yeah.
Like you could put the name on it, but you couldn't put like letters. Let's say XL, like extra large. You couldn't do something like that.
Yeah.
So, and you weren't allowed to put the proof on it either. And Colt 45 was actually the first malt liquor who had their label approved with a number and symbols on it.
I will say, it's a very cool, like just clean label.
That is. It's just white, blue lettering.
It's a good label.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over the top. It's not like a Four Loko label where it's crazy. It's just classic. Much like
I couldn't.
the good old PBR lager. Whoa, PBR label. If I could talk. I fought a burp.
I like this. 40 ounce, 1 quart, 8 ounce lager. What the fuck?
What?
So over here on the label,
Uh huh.
it has it says 40 ounce, 1.182 liter, 1 quart, 8 fluid ounces.
No,
Lager.
it's saying that it's 1 quart and 8 ounces. It's 1 quart, 8 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm fucking retarded.
it's okay.
Y'all
Hey,
all
well,
know this already.
the way that they have it done on one line, it says 1 quart, and then it
Yeah,
has a period, and then it has eight full
that's
ounces.
I get confused easy. Sorry.
But every line
Mm.
at the end of that right side has a period next to it for stylistic reasons, I guess.
So I told Twigs that I would finish this on stream while we're doing the podcast.
Do it.
I don't know if I can. Holy shit. It's a lot
I'm
of beer.
trying, man. I'm trying. It's
That's
every
a
time I take
lot
yeah,
of beer.
every time I take a gulp, it's like, has anything been gone?
There you go. That's almost half.
Damn,
Oh, I do like it though.
that's an all day beer.
So, another thing. All right, so this isn't the pic. This isn't the real. You can't see it, but everybody else can. This isn't the real ad for Colt 45.
The one on
With
the bottom right of the screen.
Yeah, with Billy D. Williams. It's not the real one. I couldn't find the real one, but so this was a real, not with Carrie Fisher, but the real one where it says Lando Calrissian says Billy D. Williams,
Mhm.
and then it's got another lady next to Billy D. Williams, and it really does say works every time, as in, like the advertisement for this
works
would
every
not
time.
would not fly today.
No, the PC police
No.
all over your ass for that
Because
one.
basically he's saying, dude, give your girl Colt 45 and you're gonna get laid.
Or use it and you have a placebo boost.
That might be
Which I
it.
don't know. 40 ounces of beer. You can have beer gut.
Well, is this the pic? Does this picture? Okay, that has the 40 ounce. That's a fake 40 ounce. Yeah, this is all fake. But in like the normal one, it's just like a 12-ounce can. So I'd like to do an episode on all malt liquors.
Yeah, you had what, Mickey's the other day?
Yeah, I've had a couple. I've had
I think
Mickey's.
I've had Mickey's before.
I've
And
had
I've had
King.
OE.
I've had King Cobra. I don't think I've had OE. I've had that shitty fucking beer that I hate the most in the world. It's the
Red
worst
Dog.
thing I've ever had in my life, which is Steel Reserve.
Oh, Steely.
Steel,
I've had
dude, it's the
Steely.
worst fucking beer I've ever had in my life.
You know another thing? Yeah, I've had Steely, and I've had Mad Dog 2020, and I've had Red
Listen,
Dog, which I don't think
so
they make Red Dog anymore.
we don't promote open containers in vehicles
But we should.
by any means. But I remember back in my 20s, I was with my friends. We were going out, stop at a gas station. We all grab a beer, and I grabbed Steel Reserve because I was kind of broke and I was saving my
Yeah.
money for the bar. And so I grabbed a Steel Reserve because it was like $1 at that point.
Yeah.
That's how old I am. And I grabbed Steel Reserve. I open it up. I take one sip. Now we're sitting 6 deep in a late 90s, early 2000s Mustang
Okay.
convertible. I take a fucking sip of that bitch, and I just fucking toss that bitch in the air as we're going down the fucking road. Just one sip, I was like, I'm done. That bitch is gross.
I don't know if I remember my experience is Still Reserve. If it
Oh,
was at a party somewhere and someone had it and I drank it.
Still Reserve is the worst fucking beer. But this Colt 45, man, I could listen. Why don't they make this in a 12 pack? I would drink this.
I don't know. Plus, they give you you can twist the tab back on. Save it for
Yes.
later.
Save it for later.
I'm not. I'm gonna
There's
keep
some
drinking mine.
there's some really there's some really off history about malt liquor.
Oh wait, I gotta do the NASCAR label out.
There's some real off history about like
There is. There's a lot of stigma
why
behind malt liquors and 32s and 40 ounces.
why malt liquor is put in 40 ounce or the biggest they can be put in. There's a whole like it gets I want to do a whole episode on malt liquor because it gets bad. Like it gets really fucking racist. Like in today's terms.
Yeah.
In today's terms, it gets really racist. The whole reason why malt liquor is in 40 ounces is because they noticed that people of color
Uh huh.
um drank soda like so malt liquor only came in 8 and 7 ounce cans or bottles.
Okay.
And they noticed that people of color were drinking their sodas and juices in bigger containers up to like 16, 12 ounce, 12, 16,
Yeah.
bigger volume. So with malt liquor, they were like, well, let's put it in the biggest thing we could put it in. And obviously, you know where that went.
Yeah. I don't know why the state of Florida limits at 32.
So, all right, I do. It's the same reason that we don't have the supersized size drinks at McDonald's anymore. It's it all has to do with
Mad.
well, so at one point we had a different what are they called? I don't want to say a different party in office.
Mm-hmm.
At one point we had a different party in office and they were all on the kick of everybody has to be healthy. Anything over 32 ounces is unhealthy. Bitch, 32 ounces is unhealthy. But,
Yeah, that's true.
so,
That's why I keep it at 750s.
so that's why.
Yeah.
Because Florida's not in
It,
the Bible Belt. Florida doesn't have, like, that whole stigma of you can't get alcohol in this county or anything like that.
yeah, that's true. We have time frames we can get alcohol
Not
on like
anymore.
Sundays. On
Since
Sundays
when?
we can. Sundays you can't buy like a bottle of liquor at like the 24-hour thing at like I think 7 in the morning.
Where the fuck you been?
Also, don't know any place that sells bottles of liquor at 7 in the morning.
Well, it's because none of them are open.
That's true.
But, I mean, business hours, sir.
Yeah.
No.
But when I worked
Well,
at Walmart,
we used to. Florida, like where we're at, we used to have you could not buy alcohol on Sundays before 1 p.m.
yeah, when I worked at Walmart, it was like that.
Mm-hmm. So I mean that's where us
Because
having
someone,
32 ounces comes from is just like okay, let's just regulate how much these people can have, and you have other states where it's like fuck it, dude, you want to
yeah,
put it in a fucking 5 gallon jug and drink it right then and there, go ahead.
yeah, the 1 p.m. thing at Walmart. When I worked there, a cashier, someone came up at like 12:30 with like a normal case of beer, and the cashier called the manager. The manager straight up told him, "Walk around for 30 minutes, come back after 1. I legally can't sell it to you, but I'm not gonna tell you to leave. Just come back. You'll find something else to look at in 30 minutes."
Yeah.
It's Walmart.
But no, dude, I
I'm getting there, man. I'm
I'm
gonna try to finish this.
yeah, so am I. I'm halfway through this bottle, and I can't find any fault in this.
I can't either.
Like, it's a beer.
Yeah, it
It's if you, it's not a great beer.
no, but
It's not a
if
bad
someone
beer.
if someone handed you a solo cup and said, "Hey man, here's some beer,"
It's a beer.
you'd be like, "It's good, man. Thanks."
It's beer. I
You take a
mean,
sip, big fucking perfect, man. Got it.
hmm
It said it's.
I mean that's
I
exactly
think
it.
I think of
If
those days that we went to the Manatees games,
hmm
you know, and that's what it reminds me of. Just like it's
dude,
a beer. You have a beer.
that, and you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you now because either by the time I'm done with this, I'll be too far gone to give it to you. But I'm gonna give this a 8 for a beer. I mean, it's just a run of the mill beer, but one, it's in a 40 ounce.
Yeah, I'd say for the
Two,
fact that it's for as beers are concerned, is this a beer and rate it 1 through 10? Yeah, I'd say 8.
man, dude, it is
There's nothing super special about it. It doesn't taste bad at all.
no.
It tastes like I can put, I can put the names of like PBR, Budweiser, Coors, Miller, all in the same thing and be like, it tastes like
Well,
aspects of those.
yes and no.
If you mix all those together, it kind of tastes like that.
There is something different from just your normal Budweiser, which is a regular lager, your Coors, which is a regular
Yeah.
lager.
What I'm saying, if you're to mix all those big brands and throw them all into
It's
one
got
bucket and pour it out, it tastes like a beer. It
okay,
doesn't taste
so
anything
to
bad.
me, it's got the same taste and smell as Mickey's,
Okay.
which Mickey's, I call Mickey's the poor man's Heineken.
I can tell this came from Twigs. I smell weed.
No, that's
As a joke. I know he's in chat, so
no, but that's the beer. No, I mean
no,
you
yeah,
can though. You
you
can
can smell the
smell
hops in it.
the
Yeah,
hops, which is great.
yeah, which I like
But
hoppy beers, but not overly hoppy.
so to me, this and Mickey's, which they taste exactly the same, like to a T, and they taste like a poor man's version of Heineken.
Yeah, it does taste like Heineken. Well, Heineken is very hops forward.
And you can't say poor man's version of Heineken because Heineken isn't
Heineken's not that
expensive.
expensive either.
No,
No, it's. I think the thing with Colt 45 is that it has
it's
that
the
stigma
stigma.
behind
Yep.
it. And if you were to put a no label on it and put it in a cup and hand it to somebody, they'd be perfectly
Nobody would know it was
happy.
yeah.
They'd be perfectly happy with it. They wouldn't complain about a
Yeah.
damn thing.
Yeah.
But because if you say, "Oh, it's Colt 45, here you go," they'd be like, "I don't know, man."
Yeah. I mean,
I guess we
dude,
gotta start going into the 32s,
dude, yeah, I think we might have to start going to the bum beers.
the bum beers. Like,
Hey, maybe
in
these
all fairness, we call them
listen,
that because we live in Florida. There's
yes.
a lot of bums and
And that they drink the
or homeless
cheapest
people.
beer there
If they're
is.
watching, the cheapest beer there is. But I get it.
The homeless people that are watching, I like it.
If they're watching or listening, I don't know. I don't know their life, man.
Oh, that should usually go at the very beginning of the podcast before I say, welcome to the Grain and Barley. All right, for the homeless people who are watching, welcome to Grain and Barley.
Edit and post. Got it.
That's so horrible. We're bad. We're horrible. It's all right.
Hey, man,
But dude,
I'm this far into a 40, so
oh, you drink more than me, but
oh yeah,
I've also drank more than you today.
I haven't drank since day one of our trip. So, and I had a tasting.
Well, let's
which,
see. I've
which was
had
nine different things at Old City Gate Distillery.
I've had 3 Island Coastal Lagers, a glass of whiskey, and a glass of winemaker's red wine with dinner. So,
I have a public sweet tea.
so,
By the
but
way,
I mean that's all been since like 3 o'clock today. So
that pulled pork is delicious. I'll have to get you a bottle of that this daddle pepper barbecue sauce.
ooh, I'll have
Ooh,
to
it's good.
give you a little bit of this fucking hot sauce that Stump sent me,
All right.
so that we can review it
I bought you something for Christmas too. I'm not gonna tell you what it
because
is.
it's really fucking hot.
I've had
But
really
it's
fucking hot.
no, but it's not at the same
You
time.
know I don't like really fucking hot.
No, 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 no. By itself, it is fucking hot.
Okay.
Like it is like burn your fucking asshole when you shit hot.
I don't. What in the world makes me think that I want to try that?
But so it's a mustard based hot sauce. Like
Okay.
the first ingredient is mustard.
Okay. Yeah. This
So,
daddle pepper one is the first. It's a mustard based barbecue sauce.
but it's got Carolina Reaper, Ghost, Scorpion, and habanero in it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's got the hottest peppers in it.
Yeah.
Okay, it does burn your asshole hot when you shit if you eat it by itself. But the other night we made burgers, right, on the grill,
Yeah.
and I was out of mustard, so I put this on my burger. Oh my god, the flavor that came from that fucking hot sauce onto that burger was that's my new go-to burger fucking mustard.
Well, you were there at the mother in law's house when we made burgers, and I didn't there's no like ketchup or something like that, or no
Right.
mustard, and I used the daddle pepper
Mm-hmm.
marinade sauce.
Yeah.
And so daddle pepper is not hot. I know that, but it's got a good flavor, and it's local to Florida.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so I know what you're saying. Like with that, when you get that perfect amount of like flavor you're going for in your head, you're going, damn, I think that's gonna be good. That's good.
Nice.
I'm
So,
at the last little bit. I've reached the bottom of the
dude,
label.
I'm still only half. I can't. I'm being a bitch. I'm going
Chug,
slow.
bitch. Let me call Lewis.
Call him. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell him the same thing. Fuck you. I drink at my own pace.
I'm looking at all this shit. I'm going, editing this later to a podcast format's gonna be a bitch.
A lot of this, I think we can leave in. Might have to
Oh.
rearrange it, but
Yeah, most of
Could
it I
leave
can
it
keep in.
so. What's your final thoughts, man? Well, I guess we already gave our final thoughts. It's a good beer. I give it. What did I say? An 8. What do you give it?
Gone.
Gone.
I give it an 8.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
So combined of 8.
Oh, I'm
Period,
gonna
across
hurt
the
later.
fucking board.
I feel this burp coming.
That's great. 8.
8.
So all in all, Colt 45 in a 40 ounce is an 8. Now, would have you given it an 8 outside of a 40 ounce?
That had no play in my my ranking.
Now here's the other thing.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
if they make Colt 45 in a can, would it taste different?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because a Budweiser in a bottle versus Budweiser in a can tastes different.
See,
Coors Light in a bottle versus
no.
Coors Light in a can tastes different. Not much different, but it does taste different.
See, to me, there's a couple of beers
I think it doesn't taste bad either way.
that taste exactly the same, can or beer. It's just a vessel to get it into your fucking body. That's all it is. But
hiccups.
there are some that taste better out of a fucking bottle than out of a can. Some taste better out of a can than out of a bottle. Heineken tastes better out of a can than out of a bottle, I believe.
For the record, if you drink a 40 ounce in give or take 30 minutes, you get
Nice.
the hiccups.
And you get fucking wasted quick. So,
Yes.
with that being said, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate
It's been a fun
you.
episode.
It's been a great episode. We really enjoyed this one. We'll be back. Who knows when?
I'm
2
looking
weeks.
forward to the
or next week. It all depends.
I don't know what to say for the 32-ounce beer. I don't want to say homeless beers, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to get into more of those.
So
I think they're underrated
I'm gonna be
or
next.
underappreciated.
Next is oh, excuse me.
There they go. There's the burps.
Oh, so I don't know, but don't forget to check us out at grainandbarley.com.
Yep.
Instagram, GBcast. TikTok for our 15-second reviews at Grain Barley. And that's about it. And
Later.
yes, don't forget to to fucking sign up for our newsletter on Grain and Barley.
Yeah, very true.
Jesus Christ, I fucked that up more than.
It's
All right.
okay.